be made a very specific way.
Having lettuce, tomato, or onions touching my burger, I feel like I've been violated. If there's a piece of lettuce hanging.
Oh, meat? No. Yo, just straight up cow in between two pieces of bread. Just straight up beef and cheese, dog.
Hanging on the
Yo, I don't know how to feel, bro. I'm conflicted, dog. Like, y'all remember? Alright, so y'all remember when I told y'all I was gonna drop a video Friday about a vlog I was gonna do, right? So, boom. I spent the whole day doing the vlog, bro. My camera's out and everything, bro. And when I get home from that whole day spending time with her, bro, I open up my editing app, my editing software to get the clips right from the camera. Dog, as soon as I open the video, bro, I can't hear the audio. I can't hear the audio to it, bro. When I tell you I spent so much time that day getting the clips and everything, I'm gonna show y'all right now. As y'all can see, bro, had the clips all lined up, had the clips ready. I opened the video, nothing's coming out, bro. No sound. I can't hear anything from the video. It's just static, bro. So here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm working on getting a new camera, right? One for doing this or whatever, and then one for vlogging. I'm going to introduce way more vlogging in this channel, bro. I promise. Listen. I know I say that, but I promise I'm going to introduce a lot more vlogging. Yeah, more vlogging, and I'm still react to videos like I normally do, but a lot more vlogging, especially since I'm going to college. But y'all know how bad I was ready to get that out, so y'all could see how the day was gonna be planned and everything, and then just for that to happen where I open it up and then the mic is like messed up because I had a mic attached to it, but the mic wasn't picking up the sound, so you couldn't hear anything. So it would have just been like static. You would have just been hearing, bro. But I got home, bro. I was so mad. I couldn't even make a video for that week, dog. I couldn't even make a video Monday because I was like, oh, bro. I spent all that time, but listen, man. Besides that, bro, more vlogs will be coming on this channel, like I said. But for today, I'm still gonna be reacting to a video. This is Cheesy Addictions Freaky Eaters TLC, bro. If you like me react to content like this, make sure to like, subscribe. And without further ado, man, I already know what it is, bro. Let's get into it. Let's go.
A cheese and potato diet can create a host of problems: heart disease, diabetes, mood disorders.
I'd really like to hear what your husband has to say.
Baby!
Patrick, what's your worst fear?
That I'm gonna wake up some morning and she's gonna be gone. My dream for the two of us is to spend the next 50 years together.
The good news is we're gonna help you to get there.
I'm not gonna lie, that was nasty eats, bro. I seen a whole like tater tots with a bunch of cheese on them. Like what?
Victor lives on cheeseburgers and cheeseburgers alone.
I love burgers.
He eats 4 burgers a day, 28 each week, which is nearly 1,500 burgers every single week.
28 each week. How are you even breathing right now? I know your arteries are fighting for its life right
year.
now.
I don't eat salad. I don't eat steak. I stay away from chicken. I don't eat any vegetables or fruit. I love fishing, but there is no way in hell.
Like, that's literally a heart attack on sight.
I will eat a fish.
Burgers are so good.
From his burgers, Victor consumes over 88 pounds of fat every year and approximately 1.3 million milligrams of sodium.
The reason why I enjoy cheeseburgers so much is because I know exactly what's going on inside there. It's simple.
I like it a lot.
But Victor keeps the extent of his burger obsession hidden from his wife of 11 years.
Adriana thinks maybe I'll have 3 burgers a week. I'm really having over 20.
At age 5, Victor discovered cheeseburgers and from that point would eat nothing else.
I would have to make the same thing every day. Cheeseburgers for breakfast, cheeseburgers for lunch, and cheeseburgers for dinner. When
Nah, you chose to do that.
Victor and I first started going out, we went out to eat hamburgers a lot, and I was fine with it. I don't think I really noticed it until I
I ain't
wanted
gonna lie, after a while, hamburgers like it don't even matter where you get them from. Any food you eat constantly it's unbearable. Especially when you have like a bad experience with a sandwich, bro. Like bro, it just gets unbearable. Especially the texture of burgers. Like burgers, they good, but to eat them like that, bro, they don't even. They're gonna stop tasting good. They're gonna start tasting weird.
start trying new foods, and I couldn't because of Victor.
Over time, Victor became afraid of all other foods and insisted that his burgers be made a very specific way.
Having lettuce, tomato, or onions touching my burger, I feel like I've been violated. If there's a piece of
What?
lettuce hanging
All meat? No. Yo, just straight up cow in between two pieces of bread. Just straight up beef and cheese, dog.
on the edge of my bun, I'll rip off like half the bun, if not the whole thing.
Now 34, Victor has ballooned up to 260 pounds. 2 years ago, he was diagnosed with diabetes.
I don't feel good at all.
Victor's doctor prescribed him medication to keep his blood sugar down.
The foods that I eat and the pills that I'm taking are just fighting each other, and I really feel sick. I felt like I had to choose between my pills and the cheeseburgers, and unfortunately the cheeseburgers won. I am
Bro,
definitely...
This is your life you're talking about. This is your life. This is beyond just the bills. This is your life, bro. They diagnosed him with diabetes, bro. That means he keeps going. After a while, hey man, we may be talking about something even way worse. And this video looked like it was
Trapped
made
by burger.
like a while ago. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I've been trying to do this on my own my whole life. I can't. I need help.
Adriana, this is Dr. Mike Dow.
I feel like he treated it like it's more than just a food obsession with burgers. Like it's more than that, because like he crying over it.
How are you?
Like,
Dr. Dow, this is Adriana.
Adriana, nice to meet you. Wondering why I'm here?
Yes.
Full disclosure from Victor to his wife is an essential part of treatment because he's at the point where he needs help.
I haven't been real truthful. Some of the things that you don't know is that a lot of times when I leave here in the morning, I'll stop at the burger place, pick up food. And a lot of times when I'm coming home and I'll grab food minutes before I come in the house.
We've been together for so long. I think I've more than have proven that I will be here through thick and thin, and you need to trust me. But you need to help yourself. You need to help me help you. I will do whatever you want me to do, but it cannot be more of an effort on my part than yours. I mean, you're the one that's not feeling well. You're the one whose health is in jeopardy.
I felt very betrayed.
Victor, it sounds like you have been putting emotional things and needs onto burgers. Burgers are what make you feel safe. I don't want you to put your needs for safety onto a food that is going to kill you.
Dr. Dow made a good point, I guess
you have a nice, loving wife right there, bro. All you have to do is just stop eating the burgers, bro. And I get it's probably like a connection with him and the burgers or whatever. But this is your health you're talking about, bro.
I find safety in burgers because they're simple. And it sounded like he was trying to get me to say that if I have to find safety in something, find it in my wife, that's what she's there for.
Victor, it's time to start putting away that denial about the consequences of your behaviors, because they're not just affecting you.
Right.
They are affecting this entire family. It's important for Victor to actually see how many burgers he is eating in a year.
Hi there, I'm JJ. I'm a nutrition expert.
Nice to meet you.
By seeing it, he can really come to terms with it.
Got something to show you. Come with me.
Okay. I figured it wasn't going to be good. I assumed she was going to show me or tell me something bad.
There's real burgers in there.
Oh, there's actually.
When the burgers fell out of the truck, first thing I did was look over at Adriana.
So, Victor, what do you think all of this represents?
I'm assuming it represents the amount of burgers I eat in a 5-year span.
Try a 1-year span.
Wow.
1,460 burger boxes right here.
What's it like to see them all here?
It's just disgusting.
It was very shocking and a little sickening, really.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like nobody can eat burgers like that much to where it doesn't taste weird. Burgers is a food where it's like it's okay once every a week, once every maybe 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. I honestly don't even eat burgers that much, but once you keep eating them like the texture, and on top of that, like just burgers just in general, just
34-year-old Kelly eats nothing but cheesy potatoes, morning, noon, and night.
I love cheese and potatoes. It's ooey gooey and just yummy.
I know that toilet be fighting for its life, bro. I know that toilet be. She be throwing haymakers at that toilet. Oh my god.
Every day, Kelly eats a minimum of 8 potatoes and 4 cups of cheese, amounting to a whopping 8,000 calories and 176 grams of fat a day.
She be in the bathroom. She be in the bathroom for at least about 2 hours. I know, at least 2 hours, dog.
When I eat cheesy potatoes, I mean, it instantly puts a smile on my face.
Over the course of a year, Kelly consumes about 3,000 pounds of potatoes, 23 times more than the average American, and close to 1,500 cups of cheese.
It's definitely more than food. It's like crack to me. I gotta have it.
As a child, Kelly ate other foods, but cheesy potatoes soon became her favorite.
My mom took me to a fast food restaurant and they had cheese french fries there, and ever since I had those, I just fell in love with them.
Kelly's eating habits changed around age 4 when she visited with relatives. There she was forced to eat food that didn't agree with her.
My mom told them that I don't like ham and eggs. They made me eat them and I threw it up all over the table. Since that time, my diet has consisted of cheese and potatoes. Every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, for probably 30 years. Can I get 3 orders of french fries and can I have cheese put on those fries? I won't eat at work. I'll go through a drive-thru at lunchtime. I don't really eat in front of other people. I don't really want people to know how much I'm consuming.
What's her name, bro?
Me and Kelly, we've been married 7 years.
You're cooking meat. I'm out of here.
Yeah, Kelly,
when Patrick's cooking, I'm usually in the living room watching TV because I don't even like being in the kitchen.
Like, dang,
Kelly can't stand to smell or even touch most foods, especially vegetables.
Well, I want you to try this
because
it's a green vegetable. Every time I've tried to cook her a little something extra, she just refuses.
Oh, is she about to cry?
Just try a little.
Okay, listen, this might be some past trauma kicking in, so I ain't gonna say too much of that because it probably is some trauma where she did say she was forced to eat some stuff, but she was crying over the broccoli. Yo, this is crazy, dog. She was crying over the greens. She was crying at the fact.
Little taste.
It can't be that bad, bro. I know it don't smell worse than what you be doing after you eat all that cheese.
I can't.
I know that.
Come here, baby.
Yo, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. This has to be trauma because, like, there's no way you're crying over it. There's no way it's that bad, bro.
It has to traumatic be for me.
Okay, yeah, it's traumatic. Okay, so I'm gonna stop.
How's your dinner, babe?
Good.
Because of her aversion to other foods, Kelly even eats in a different room than Patrick.
My husband absolutely hates when I don't sit down and eat dinner with him.
Over the last decade, Kelly's freaky eating has caused her to gain over 150 pounds. It's taken a serious toll on her marriage and her health.
My energy level, honestly, is like slim to none. I am headed for the grave if I don't change my ways.
I'm afraid that I'm gonna come home and find out that she's had a heart attack. If she doesn't get some kind of help, she's not gonna last much longer.
In 5 years, I may not be around. I don't want to die young. I don't want to live like this anymore.
The next step for JJ and I is to actually see Kelly in her home environment. So how many times a day would you say that this is your meal, cheesy potatoes?
Twice a day when I'm working, because I usually don't eat breakfast. But on the weekends, I'll make a burrito.
Cheesy potato burrito?
Yeah.
A cheese and potato diet can create a host of problems: heart disease,
Yeah,
diabetes,
Arteries fighting for its life. Arteries trying to stay
mood
intact.
disorders.
I'd really like to hear what your husband has to say.
Baby!
And I'm not one to talk. Like, I for real, okay, yeah, I don't, like, I try my hardest to eat, like, good, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, occasionally, I may eat sweets, but, like, I won't, like, back to back to back.
I wanted to hear how her food addiction was affecting their marriage. You're not in the same rooms eating together, and you're certainly not going out to dinner and having those times, those memories that make marriages really work. Patrick, what's your worst fear?
That I'm gonna wake up some morning and she's gonna be gone. My dream for the two of us is to spend the next 50 years together.
The good news is we're gonna help you to get there.
Next, JJ and Dr. Dow have a reality check for Kelly.
I want Kelly to see just how many potatoes and just how much cheese she consumes in just 4 months.
All right, Dr. Dow.
They love doing these, bro. You can tell they love doing these when they show the examples of, like, how much of the food they're eating. When that lady opened the door to that truck, bro, and all them boxes of burgers fell out, she knows she enjoyed doing that, bro. That's their favorite part of it. Now they're rolling it on the ground. You can tell they're rolling it all over the ground. Yeah, they love their job.
To watch Kelly's face was incredible. She was horrified.
That's 900 pounds of potatoes, which represents the amount of potatoes that you eat in 4 months.
That's just 4 months.
Disgusting. I thought it was years worth. When I found out they were only 4 months worth, it disgusted me.
The other half, the cheese. $120 pounds of cheese. Each of those bags represents a month's worth of cheese for you. What I'd like you to do is pick one of those up and pour it onto the potatoes.
Lifting the bag, it was heavy. Oh my God.
30 pounds.
It's sinking in that I do actually consume this much cheese, and it's gut-wrenching.
Kelly, what do you want to say to these cheesy potatoes?
I don't even want to look at it.
It's disgusting.
This was painful, difficult, but it was necessary so she'd really come to reality of how much she eats.
22-year-old Josh eats pizza 3 meals a day.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Out of all these, pizza is a food I can see somebody getting addicted to. Like, that is still crazy, but I can see somebody, like, it's not as crazy as, like, burgers or, like, cheese potatoes or whatever. You know, you feel me? Like,
a total of 1,800 pounds every single year.
It is good, but at the same time, it's like a grease ball. It's basically like the other foods.
80 times more than the average person.
Josh's pizza consumption is to excess. It's gotten to the point where it's a compulsion.
I crave pizza every time I want a meal. Right now I want pizza. I don't know what made me want it. I just want it.
He'll eat it hot, cold, 1 day old, frozen, microwaved.
Josh's only nutrition comes from the 2,000 cups of white flour, 250 cups of tomato sauce, and 230 pounds of cheese that he eats every year.
God, I love the pizza.
Josh's diet concerns me, scares me really, because I feel like if it's left unchecked, that he is going to kill himself.
When Josh was a child, he ate a variety of foods.
Joshua was not a picky eater when he was younger. The picky eating didn't start until he actually had money to buy his own food.
Starting in 3rd grade, Josh was able to buy his own lunches, and that's when pizza became a problem.
On Fridays, if you waited till the second bell after the lunch lady had extras, she'd give you an extra big slice of pizza.
Soon, Josh was
He
eating
was ready to wait in that line.
pizza whenever he could get his hands on it, and gradually, other foods disappeared from his diet.
The last time I could remember eating a vegetable was probably 5th grade when my mom forced me to eat some and I ate some just to disguise the other hand, grabbing it in the napkin to throw it away.
Despite his terrible diet, Josh pushed himself as an athlete, and he excelled in high school volleyball.
Joshua the athlete was actually quite good. During high school, he was MVP, and he helped to coach the teams. And then when he started playing beach volleyball, we saw a lot of a great future for him.
It was very exciting to watch him play because he was good at it. And you could just tell he enjoyed it. He beamed, he smiled.
Volleyball was the most important thing to me.
But then 3 years ago, when Josh was 19, he suddenly became ill.
I was at volleyball practice and I was just running, and then all of a sudden I just had this urge to just vomit. And then
I thought they
it
were
started
gonna get him vomiting or something like that.
happening day after day after day after day. And then after a month, it started happening when I was waking up. And it's been going on for 2.5 years. When I wake up in the morning, I have about 10 to 30 minutes of hell. I'll have a massive headache. My heart will be palpitating. I have about 10 to 30 minutes to throw up. It's like mentally just agonizing.
In the shower. I know they probably consent to all this stuff, like before the production is made. But bro, you're not gonna catch me but naked in the shower, dog, like throwing up.
You know, every morning waking up like that.
Josh was passed from doctor to doctor over the course of 3 years. After countless tests and scans, not one could diagnose him. The most they could do was prescribe migraine medication.
Have you actually sat down and told the doctors how much pizza you actually eat every day, every week?
I told him I eat a lot of pizza, but I remember not exactly.
Before Josh got sick, he was a young man with a plan. You know, he was in school, he was playing volleyball regularly, and all of his dreams of being a pro volleyball player, finishing school, just absolutely evaporated.
I lost volleyball, I lost so many friends, I lost working out, I lost going to the beach. So there's a deep hole.
Forced to quit the sport that had come to define him, by the age of 20, Josh had lost everything. His athletic dreams, his friends, and his self-esteem. Ended deeper and deeper into depression.
This dude
Josh
has 5 different types of pizza, bro. All right, these are the bites, bro. I forgot what these called. I eat these occasionally. Got the bites. That's that restaurant pizza, Italian, and this looks like that oven microwavable pizza. Yes, this is crazy work. And then this just looks like a Hot Pocket.
ate more and more pizza, his one comfort. He currently eats over 469 pizzas each year, 320 slices every single month.
I definitely forget about my problems when I'm eating pizza. For that moment, I'm not thinking about volleyball. So whatever's going on after I eat that pizza, I like that feeling.
So how much of this pizza do you think you're gonna be able to eat?
I'll probably eat my half.
I think for Josh, the amount of pizza that he eats is at the very least, if it does not cause his illness, it aggravates it.
I could answer 100% to my heart of hearts that I do not believe my diet has anything to do with the way that I feel physically. There's way more foods that are way more unhealthy than pizza.
Josh's life is spiraling out
That arteries, bro. That cheese, sauce, that grease in the arteries,
control.
bro.
And
I
he
hate
needs
when
help
pizza, like the grease from pizza seeps through the box. Like it just makes me not even want it anymore. Honestly.
before it's too late.
Freaky eater specialists Dr. Mike Dow and JJ Virgin are hoping that some shock
bro.
therapy
They probably finna pull out a whole like bulldozer with pizza inside of it. This is
will open Josh's eyes to the effect of his disastrous diet.
So Josh, this is how much pizza you eat in a year.
Gosh.
Wow.
469 boxes.
You look shocked.
Yeah.
Guys, these are individual slices. These are boxes of pizza. Like
In this box, white flour, sugary sauce, cheese, salt. The amount you are getting in a year, 230 pounds of cheese that's loaded with saturated fat.
Damn.
Nearly 2,000 cups of white flour.
and
That's
that wasn't causing the illness. Like, bro.
fast track to diabetes and heart disease right there.
I'm beyond myself.
Shock therapy is really realizing the amount of detrimental stuff you are putting in your body, seeing it, presenting it, helps the patient to say, wow, this is what I'm doing to myself.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy work. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm sorry, y'all. This whole video, I was focused on what I was commentating on, but I was still thinking about like, dang, that whole vlog, bro. That got me tight. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but more vlogs are coming. I promise y'all. I'm getting me a new camera, a new system, bro. Better quality. I'm moving up on this channel, bro. But if y'all like that, bro, make sure you like, subscribe. And I noticed I haven't been shouting out like the social medias, TikTok, Instagram. Is in the description below. Just go over there, show support to that, bro. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace, man. Make sure you like, subscribe. Peace. I'll see y'all, bro.